Okay, this needs to be said, which is that the internet doesn't understand what matrices are, clearly. This has been a problem for so long, and it's just, I'm trying to parse collada files, or I don't know how to pronounce them. They're 3D model files, animations, whatever, and they have matrices in them, okay? Now in the documentation, the only thing I want to know is, what convention do the matrices use? Are they row major or column major? Right. That's it. Now, to be fair, in the documentation, it does say, in a mathematical sense, they are column major, which is the only place I've ever seen anyone mention the mathematical convention. Because when people talk about matrices in computer science, they use row and column major order to talk about how it's stored in contiguous memory. And this is so... When I actually kind of thought about this, it's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. Why would you use the same term to define how it's stored in memory? Because the only thing I care about when you give me a matrix is what order I need to multiply it in. The mathematical row and column major order. Why the hell? I don't care how it's stored in memory. Hell, I could store each node in a linked list. Each element, each number in a linked list. It doesn't change how I would multiply it. How I multiply it is irrelevant to how it's stored. So why are you using the same name? We live in a world, 2022. It's 2022 and we live in a world where I can technically and correctly say that my matrix is row major and column major at the same time. That's the world we live in right now. And every tutorial confuses this all the time. They confuse the two because they never, firstly, most tutorials never even say what convention they're using. Secondly, if they do, they're referring to this, which is so dumb. Who came up with this, man? I need a name because this person needs to be put in prison. Like seriously. And look why has this got a wiki page? Look how much effort they've put into this in the most stupid fucking concept ever. Just call it row first layout or row layout, column layout. There we go. Problem solved. Why call it the same name? Why? My God. And anyway, I looked online. This guy's having a problem with this. Everyone is having a problem. You've never been able to verbalize what the problem is, right? I haven't until I really just started thinking about it carefully and realized that we're all using the same term to describe two different things. And what's the answer here? I think you're mixing up implementation detail with usage, if you will. What the fuck does that mean, man? What does that mean? Implementation detail with usage. I mean, I just can't. I can't anymore. I can't do this anymore. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. This needs to change. The name needs to change now. Now. Now, right now. I'm going to go on the wiki page right now and edit this. Because for the good of humanity. This is so dumb.